Hi, and welcome to Ivor is on Chemo. This is my new channel about my experience here in Thailand going through cancer, mostly chemo. But there we are. So, as I said, mainly I'm going to be doing this about my chemotherapy experience using the drug. Now, hang on, capecitabine, also known as Xyloda, which I'm probably going to call it from now on, because I'm lazy and I can actually say it. In this episode, I will explain about how this all came about and a bit about me. So let's get the ball rolling. I'm a 60-year-old Englishman living here in Thailand. Nearly 61 actually, but that's splitting hairs. Not that I have many. I will add a little bit of levity from time to time. It's my way of coping with things, I'm sorry. So, although I'm overweight, normally I'm in pretty good health. I have a couple of colds a year, but generally pretty okay, apart from the old thing of blood pressure and all of that lot, but generally I'm pretty okay. I live with my family here, which is my wife and two teenagers, and my wife works in a hospital in Bangkok. All as I can say is thank goodness for that. But that's another point. So in September, late September, I went into the A&E department, ER, emergency room, whichever you prefer to call it. And it turned out that I had an intestinal blockage, which turned out to be stage 2 colorectal cancer. Emergency surgery was done within 12 hours, and I spent 9 days in hospital. Yeah. Certainly was a bit of a shock, but there we go. We'll get on to that eventually. After I come out, I was recovering, and I was called into the oncology department once they got the results of the biopsies to discuss further treatment. They said that during the surgery they had removed all the visible cancer, and they gave me a CT scan that showed that the cancer had not spread, thank goodness, but they would want me to do chemo to kill off any residual little cancer cells that might be lurking around. Wasn't my idea of fun, but then it's cancer. It's not fun for anybody. The doctor said that she would be happy enough for me to do oral chemo in the form of capecitabine, Xyloda. This would be on the basis of 4 500 milligram tablets for breakfast and another 4 with my evening meal. Got to say, the thought of that rather than an IV drip version was a little more appealing, if appealing could be said for the situation. Now, let me be blunt and say that I had heard all the horror stories about chemotherapy, and I was, and I'm in no way going to let this scare the living behoozers out of me. I have a plain and simple mantra, and that is I'm going to fight this tooth and nail. I will win. The doctors like my attitude about it. But my feeling is you need to be positive about this, because compared to when I was a boy, back a long time ago, naturally, you heard somebody got cancer, it didn't matter what stage it was pretty much time to say goodbye. and I had to. But now things are very different. The treatments may be unpleasant, but if you can stay positive and focused, you can and will beat this in the majority of cases. So positive attitude is going to help you. So the doctor, naturally, English isn't their first language. It's a government hospital, so they probably don't see many in the way of English speakers. So she suggested that I did my own research into the side effects to know what was coming my way. So I did all of that, naturally. I did find, when looking into it, that this cancer treatment, chemo tablet, is used for various cancers, including, naturally, colorectal and also breast cancer, as well as others. Now, that gave me a good shot in the arm, if you like, because if they're using it for more than one type of cancer, then it's got to say that it's doing a pretty good job. And the likelihood is that it will be a positive outcome. As for the side effects, they include nausea, vomiting, hair loss. Don't have much to lose. Anyway, couldn't care less if I do or not. I had a problem when I was 19. I used a hair product and pretty much all my hair dropped out at the roots back then. It did grow back eventually, but yeah, sort of given me an idea. And so I've never worried about my hair since then. I know a lot of people do, and I feel for you. But for me, it's not an issue. Never has, never will be. So hair loss, loss of appetite, weight loss, hand-foot syndrome, fatigue, stomach pains, and in rarer cases, blurred vision, dizziness, and things like that. So the biggest worry for me was nausea, because I've never been great with feeling or being physically sick. So watch a couple of videos on the old YouTube to see people on medication. And I found that each person is different, as in you don't all get the same side effects. You certainly don't all get all of them. That would be pretty rare in its own self. And the side effects affect in different ways. So I could put up with that for the next 6 months, well, 24 weeks. There we go. So these videos are going to go through my experiences for each cycle of chemo. The cycles are 2 weeks on medication, then 1 week off for a full 8 cycles. And then afterwards, I will finish off with what happened after my treatment. The idea will be that I will do 2 weeks of medication, and then during my week off, I will do a video of what happened during my medicated weeks, side effects, levels, how I felt, how I was able to deal with things. Then, when the next cycle starts, I will do a video of what it was like during my week off and how things improved or didn't, so you can get an idea of what it's likely to possibly happen to you, or to give you a general overview of what could be coming your way. While I'm filming this, I'm actually going through near the end of my first cycle. So far, so good. Anyway, until the next one, take care. Look after yourselves.